Love Hindershire, thanks for joining us today.
Hindershire, thanks.
Sorry. Today you're playing your debut for Minotaurs in the DPL team. How are you feeling?
It's not only my debut for DPL, but it's my Premier League debut ever. So I'm quite nervous, quite excited, and mixed feelings. I think I'm going to go out there and smash it with the rest of the MDB lads.
Pretty confident, but I think there is pressure on us to score maximum points this match. I think this is one of the matches we're expecting to get a 14-0, and realistically anything lower than that would probably be a little bit disappointing. But I think we've got a good chance of getting off to a good start.
My game is pretty much catching, trying to focus on that more than anything else. But yeah.
Of course, you're replacing Nigel out there, so I'm expecting a lot of yellow cards for you today. Big shoes to fill.
You won't be seeing any yellow cards, but you'll hear a very loud voice.
Have you played with Love before?
No, not on the same team, but I've heard he's been playing very well for the second team in the middle, taking lots of catches and avoiding balls when necessary, and that's exactly the player we need to fill in.
Welcome to Leicester Minotaurs YouTube channel. You're joining me, Gavin B, and team captain Dan Ryan.
Hello.
First game of DPL Meet 3 is Minotaurs versus Leeds Owls. Now today, Dan, you really are wanting to 14-0 these guys. So far, you're the only club to manage a 14-0. Competitors around you didn't get 14, they got 13-1 against Leeds, so you needed to get the 14 to really keep the pressure on, right?
Yeah, and Leeds have proven themselves at times to be a very capable side. And even though they're currently bottom of the Premier League, you can't take anything for granted in this league. They've got some great players.
I think they had a stronger team last year. I don't know about you, but Spike, obviously, strength to strength from catches there. Walker, quality player, and Dunbar, Ted, he has his moments, of course. He's nothing wrong with him as well, but I just don't think they had the strength that they had last year, right?
Maybe, but you still look down that line and they've got some very good players still.
Yeah,
I'm very aware there for the save.
Yeah, that was clever.
They're very consistent.
Mm-hmm, they are. The only thing is, it's an argument between Messi, Ronaldo and Suarez. Suarez is great, but he's no Messi and Ronaldo, is he? Same thing. They've got some good players, but none of them are quite as good as us.
Maybe so. I think they're very organised. They're a tough team to break down, and every game we're not winning it easy.
No, and you can't take for granted anything against Leeds. But even last time we played them, I think Leeds won. Or recently, at least. So it's not like you can walk in and say, "Yeah, we're going to win this like last time."
Yeah, I tend to erase the losses, so I can't remember that.
So every game's a win for us, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty sure we won the season last year undefeated, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that happened. And that looked like a comfortable catch there.
Yeah.
Confident. Or arrogant.
This here, I actually think Love blocks this, but me going for the save makes it look like he gets hit, which is unfortunate. That's a nice catch too.
That is a nice catch, and that's just why you can't take Leeds simply. You were 4-2 up then, making it 3-3. Luckily we had the strength to get the game right.
Yeah. I think it's our power. That's what we have over a lot of teams. We've just got power throughout the line.
Yeah, you have got 3 60, 65 mile an hour plus throwers. I don't think many teams have that. This, I don't know what you're complaining about. I think the plant there was line. I think Sean was right to see that.
Yeah, retrospectively, I'd agree.
Yeah. And then another hit. Again, Leeds not struggling to keep up, but just not quite got that extra inch, have they?
Yeah, our players are very, very clinical, especially when they get multiple balls. And you can see here, Alan just catches Ted unaware, and that's a big hit.
Yeah, that was good quality. And this, I think, is another thing that we have over a lot of teams: speed.
Yeah, speed, and then absolutely just great off the start. We're looking for those hits.
Unlucky not to get one in that attack, but I think that's one of few examples where you don't make a 3-ball hit. You haven't got anyone out in this game. Why is that?
Good dodging.
First one for Alan. First blood, I mean. And that's a fantastic hit.
It did look a nice hit. Perhaps he blocked it.
Maybe.
They were fortunate there to get away with a hit, I think. We could have easily caught that.
Yeah. 10-0, looking good for the 14-0, and like I say, you really need this one to keep the pressure on. But that right there, slight lack of understanding between the players. I've not seen Minotaurs do that very often, if at all. Oh, sorry, but this moment here, Garin thinks he's hit him on the knee. Let's just have a look at that. Here we go. I'd say that was a hit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say that was a hit.
Yeah.
But like we said earlier, with your plan, he at the moment you cannot always tell. No poor shadow cast on Adam. I don't think he's that kind of player at all.
Oh no, absolutely not. I don't think anybody in Leeds is. They're a very respectable, honest club.
They are. Now this was a great moment for me. The 3-ball attack at the start, that looked dangerous.
Steve can be dangerous.
It's part of the game though. Part of the game. A good pre-attack from Spike.
Yeah, it was a good strike though. A nice dodge. A nice catch. This is what I mean. You can't. We're 12-0 up here, and Leeds just switch it on.
As I say, needing the 14, needing all the points, and Leeds is trying to say no, not happening. Maybe unlucky from Ted. 3 balls, hard to get a catch, but he was in the right position for it, wasn't he?
Yeah, it could go another way another day.
But that's it. That's game, and that's 14-0, and that's pressure on the opponents.
Yeah, which is exactly what we needed here.
That's my cat, just so you're aware. Must be hungry. Sorry, we can edit that. Adam Walker, Leeds Snipers captain, thanks for joining us today. Just lost 14-0 to Minotaurs. Was that really how you saw the game going?
No, not really. We beat you last time I played against you, so I thought we might at least put it a bit closer. So, no. Enjoyable match though.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think they pushed us, to be fair. Leeds always do a little bit, but we pulled it out of the bag. Everyone played quite well.
I think it was a thoroughly enjoyable match. During Game 5 though, there was a quick attack on Finnegan. Did you genuinely fear for his life at that point?
Was that where he raised his hand and put it in front of his face? Because if so, it did injure him, so kudos to whoever got him in the face.
Thanks for joining us, Adam. Best luck for the rest of the day to you.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
How was your little surprise birthday party 2 weeks ago? Was it nice?
Oh, it was lovely actually, although we had to take some balloons home from it and they were covered in glitter, so now my car has got gold glitter everywhere.